Mr. Speaker, before spending last weekend in Hawaii and now jetting off to Australia and Indonesia, President Obama was crisscrossing our country on his "We Can't Wait for Congress to Act" tour. Along the way, he found the time to issue executive orders that circumvent the will of Congress. His justification for this end run around Congress? America can't wait for Congress to act to create jobs. If our president was really interested in creating jobs, he would not have caved in to election year politics, which is precisely what he did last Friday when he punted on approval of the proposed Keystone XL pipeline until well after next fall's election. When completed, the Keystone XL pipeline will bring nearly 1 million barrels of oil per day to the United States from Canada. Support for this pipeline is wide and varied, including major United States labor unions who understand the project will create thousands of American jobs and reduce our reliance on Middle Eastern oil. We'll have greater energy security, which means greater national security. That's a win, 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 win for America. There's no dispute that building a pipeline will create 20,000 direct American construction jobs and spin off over 100,000 indirect jobs in the good old USA. Unfortunately, the President is putting personal political needs before the needs of out-of-work Americans. He's blowing an opportunity to ensure a stable energy supply from a country that likes us while creating jobs right here in America. The Environmental Protection Agency and the State Department have spent extensive time reviewing the impact of this pipeline. Early proposals were revised to address EPA and stakeholder concerns. After years of study, a decision was supposed to be made this fall by President Obama. Apparently, it was a tough decision for our president. He had to choose between two groups within his political base: labor unions and jobs, environmental activists and no jobs. There are times when the American people expect leadership which requires making tough decisions. Regrettably, last Friday, our president caved in to environmental and Hollywood activists as they surrounded the White House in opposition to the Keystone pipeline. He chose to postpone a final decision on the Keystone XL pipeline until January of 2013. His reason? The administration needed to consider alternative routes for the pipeline that avoided aquifers in Nebraska. But the saga doesn't end there. Yesterday, TransCanada, the builder of the pipeline, directly addressed the President Obama's concerns by announcing they would reroute the pipeline to avoid the Nebraska aquifers. Problem solved. American people win, right? No. It took a few hours for the administration to announce that the goalposts were being moved again. Despite proposing a solution to the President's concerns, the administration announced that a final decision would not come until after the presidential election in 2012. The bottom line? Presidential politics trumped what's best for a nation struggling to recover from the worst recession in our history. America needs a thoughtful leader who places the needs of country over politics. Canada has an abundance of energy they want to sell us, but they won't wait forever. And China is a ready customer. Canadian Prime Minister Harper recently indicated that with this unnecessary delay, Canada must increase its efforts to find a partner to ensure it can supply energy outside the United States and into Asia in particular. This pipeline will help American families today. We need these jobs today. We need this pipeline today. The Chicago Bears need a punter. The American people need a leader. President Obama should be that leader and approve this pipeline today. I yield back.
Back. The chair